Hello, in this video we are going to create a simple but effective opt-in page using WordPress and the Divi theme. The Divi theme is not a free theme. You can buy it on the Elegant Themes website. I will leave a link in the description, and you can use it on any number of websites you want. It's very effective. You can create literally any kind of website you want with the Divi theme. I will also leave a link in the description where you can download the template and the page layout that we are going to create here. So if you don't want to follow along the tutorial, you can just download the template and the page layout. You can import it in your website and you can use it. Before we start, we need to create a page. So go to Page, Add New. Okay, this is a fresh WordPress installation for me, and by default WordPress is using this new block editor they created. To be honest, I don't really like it. I always design my content with the Divi builder, but we can go back to the Divi theme options, and here under the Builder tab, select Advanced and enable Classic Editor. Click Save Changes. And now if we go back and try to create a new page, now we have the old familiar editor. So here just let's add the title and just click Publish. Okay, we'll come back to designing this page later. We can actually open it in a new tab. So this is how it looks like right now, but we are going to change that. So let's go back to Divi, Theme Builder, and let's create a new template. Click here, Build New Template, and here from the Pages section, we will select the specific pages, and we select the new page that we created, Divi Opt-in, and click Create Template. Just click Save Changes. So only this page is going to use this template that we are creating here. We are going to do this because on this opt-in page, I don't want to display the header. So I don't want to display the navigation links. So because we don't want users to click away from this page. We want them to do only one thing and one thing only. And it is to subscribe to our newsletter. And I also want to have a different footer here. So let's go here and click Add Custom Header, select Build Custom Header, click Start Building. Okay, sometimes Divi gets confused. Let's just save everything here. And as you can see, we have the custom header already here. Click this Edit pencil icon. And here we only need to create one section, and it's actually already here. We just need to do some modifications here. So let's go to section settings and let's edit the background color. And here we are going to use a red color. And we need to make this section a little bit smaller. So let's go to Design, select Spacing. Click this icon and set the top and bottom padding to 0. And actually this is okay for us. Here we need to add a row. We need a one column row and we need to add some text. Okay, let's add something. You can add anything you want here. So basically this would be a place to grab the attention of the visitor. Let's just go to Design, make this font white, align it to the center, set the font weight to bold and make it a little bit bigger. Maybe 25 pixels is enough. And we are done with the header. Click Save. Let's close this just to make sure we saved everything. Click here as well. And if we refresh this page, we should see this new header And yes, it's here, and we don't display the navigation items. Now let's take care of the footer. So let's go back and we click this part, add custom footer, and it's basically the same. So the section is already here for us. We just need to do the same like with the header. We set a background. This should be something darker. I also need to change the top and bottom padding. Here again we need one column row and some text. Well, it really depends on what you want to display here. Let's just add a few links. So we added the links. Let's go to text and add some designs. First of all, I want to align it to the center. I want to set the text color to white. So this will only set the pipe symbols to white because these are not text, these are links. So if we want to change the link color, we need to select this link icon. And if we select the color now, it's changed. Let's just make it a little bit different. And we can leave it like this. We can add some kind of copyright text if we want. Okay, let's change the design for this as well. Let's make it italic and maybe a little bit smaller. The space is too much here, so let's go here, design and spacing, and set the bottom margin to 0. And we are done with the template. Let's save the changes, and if we refresh the page, now we have the header and now we have the footer. All we have left is to design the actual page content. We are done with the template. As I mentioned, I'm going to export this template and I will leave a link for you to download it if you don't want to do this yourself. If you want to import the template, all you need to do is come here to Theme Builder, click this arrow icon, select import, select the file, and just click import Divi, and the template will be imported for you. And once it's imported, you can just click here and make sure that you set this template on a specific page. And you need to select the page that you created. Let's do the page content, because that's the most important part. So let's go here and let's click Enable Visual Builder, Start Building. And here we are going to use only one section, and we'll need a few rows here. First, we need one column row. For now, let's not add any modules here, because I want to make some changes to the section. So go to the section settings, and first go to Design and Sizing, and set the min height to, I don't know, maybe 90 VH. So this is the viewport height. Maybe let's set it to 80, and yeah, it's better. Okay, so we do this because then it doesn't really matter how much content we have here. The footer will always be at the bottom. Okay, so let's go back to content. We are still in the section settings. Click background, and we'll add a background gradient. So click here. And we need to change this color. The background direction is okay. For the first color, I will add a slightly darkish blue-green color. I don't know what color is this. And for the last color, I'm going to add the same color as the background color of the footer. So they will smoothly blend into each other. And that was 141414. So now we have a really, really nice body and footer. Let's just save this so we don't lose anything here. Okay, so here I want to add some text. Okay, let's add something. Okay, so obviously you need to add your own text here. And let's go to design, text. Let's make this white, align it to the center. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. Okay, and let's go back and do some inline editing. Let's make this bold, and let's make this bold as well. Maybe we can also underline it. Just to make it more obvious. And let's add a border around this row. A 1 pixel border is enough. And let's make it white. And here in the spacing, let's add some top and bottom padding. And it's okay. Let's save it. Okay, let's add another row. Again, it's going to have a text module. And here let's add. Okay, let's go to design. And again, center this text. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Let's make it bold. Okay, and I want to change the title of the book. So let's go, I want to change the color of the title of the book. So let's go back here. And from here, let's just change it to red. Now let's add a new row. And this time we need a 2-column row. Here we'll add the opt-in page. But first I want to add an image here. Let's add an alt text. Okay, make sure it's aligned properly. Okay, so we're almost ready. Don't forget to save. And here we need to add the opt-in form. Okay, so Divi has built-in opt-in module, so let's just use that. Here the email opt-in module. This is what we need. So let's change around a few things. We don't need a title. On the button, I want to see download free ebook. Let's not use a background here. Under the fields section, disable last name. Let's change this text, this body text to. So obviously this is something that you will need to customize to make it suitable for your product or your service. Let's go to the design section and let's go to body text and let's make this, so this is the body text. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay, let's go to button and I want to use a custom style. First, let's change the background color. Maybe we can make it a little bit darker. Let's add a border. The border color should be similar to its background color, or maybe a little bit more dark. I want to show an icon here as well, but not just on hover. Maybe we can add a background color to the hover state. So let's click here. Let's select the hover and let's make this a little bit darker. Now remember that right now, if I exit the Visual Builder, this will disappear. And it's not visible because I didn't connect this form to any email marketing services. So if you want to do that, you need to go back to the builder. As you can see, the form is still here. It didn't vanish. Go to settings, and here at email accounts, you need to select a service provider. Okay, there are a lot of providers available here. Basically, you need to select the provider, and then you click add, and then you need to add an account name or profile name and an API key. Okay, some of these information may be slightly different from one service provider to another, but basically you need to provide the same information here. So for now, I'm just going to add a dummy account name here. And once you edit the account name and the API key, you will see your list, your email lists in this drop-down menu. And you can just select the list where you want to subscribe your people and just save it. And if we exit the Visual Builder, now it's here. Okay, let's go back because I want to show you another important option here. So once you have the opt-in form set up, you need to decide what you want to do after someone subscribed to your email list. And for this, you need to come here, Success Action, and you can either display a message or you can redirect the user, the subscriber, to another URL. I recommend doing this. So you create another page, a thank you page, and just you put the URL here and they will be redirected. So basically that's it. So we have a very simple opt-in page, but I think this is very effective. People can't navigate away from this page because you don't have any links here, any navigation menus here, and I think the conversion rate will be a lot higher than on an average page where you just put your opt-in form. And we are basically ready. As I mentioned, I am going to leave a link in the description where you can download the template file and the layout file of this page. Let's exit the Visual Builder. I've already showed you how to import the template. If you want to use this exact same layout for your page, when you create a new page, let's just call this test and click Publish. You open it and you click Enable Visual Builder. Well, you can just click here. Don't add anything here. Come here, click this icon, click Import, and here you can just select the layout and then click Import, and then the whole layout will be imported, and then you can just save it and you will have a working opt-in page. But don't forget to change your text and change your opt-in info to your email marketing service provider. So thank you very much for watching, and if you have any questions, just write a comment below.